St Edmund's Church, Horningtoft. The name of its dedication indicating its East Anglian location. King Edmund, who became St Edmund, the last king of East Anglia, who died at the hands of Vikings, who later were stirred by his faith to turn themselves to the Christian faith. One of a number of St Edmund churches in these parts. Horningtoft Church is a very simple looking church, very rustic. It is a plain rectangle, which is perhaps how many of our ancient churches would have started out in their design before they became more complex. There was at one time a modest tower by the west door and also a modest tower on the south side, but it remains these days as just a simple plain rectangle, but a very attractive worship space for that, and the big windows let in the light in a rather beautiful way when we have an early morning service. Some of the windows in the nave of the church are lancet windows, the old style of very narrow window from ancient times. Inside the church, one of the notable features is, where I'm sitting here, a medieval font that mostly survived the Reformation. The angels carved in very deep relief around it on its 8 sides. Some of them have had their faces defaced and their noses whipped off by the reformers and the iconoclasts, but the carvings remain beautiful, and there are some nice lions down at the foot of the font, and it's one of the special features of this church and probably the most notable font that we have in this benefice. Elsewhere in the church you'll see some unusual craft style painting on the woodwork, which is very idiosyncratic of this church. It is perhaps unique as a feature of church adornment and something that is worth a look at. I think its date is a little bit uncertain. It could be Victorian, it could be older than that, but it certainly has a very quaint appearance. And some of the more modern woodwork that we find in the church is made by a current craftsman in this village, and so this church has some very special features, and you will always find here a welcome display of local heritage files that members of the public can access, looking at local families and the local history of the village. Like all our churches in this benefice, we're delighted to say it is open every day, and visitors are indeed most welcome.